Yeah, so we're homeschooling. It's working well. We spent a year trying to get Sophie into mainstream school.
And that was really tough, eh?
Well, we fought with the school. The principal said, "Yeah, this would be great. We'd love to have her." And then it got delegated to the administration staff, and they said, "Oh, you can't. The bathroom's not right, and teachers need 6 months of training, and she needs to come a day a week for a year first, and all this kind of rubbish." And basically, they said we don't. They'd never said we don't want your child, but they did.
Yeah,
basically not want her. And we said, "Fine, you don't deserve to have her. She'd be a credit to any class. She's a fantastic learner, and she belongs here. She deserves an education. The society's obliged to provide for her children. And in fact, the policy is integration. That kids should be together. It's not happening.
But it's not happening.
We tried. So we said, fine, we'll do it ourselves. We'll just go homeschool and teach our kids ourselves, which is really hard.
It's a full dedication, eh? I mean, if you want to do it the way schools do it. But kids take in what they want to take in. So they're learning versus being taught.
And they don't always learn what you want them to learn. For example, we went to see the Terracotta Warriors in Xi'an.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, this is a massive World Heritage place. And there was a horse and cart, a Clydesdale, towing this thing along. And Cosette's furious at the treatment of the horse. And she wrote 2 or 3 pages about animal rights and all this stuff about the horse. She didn't write a thing about the Terracotta Warriors. She wasn't even interested. She was so angry about the treatment of the horse that it was left standing there without a drink, and it was hot and sweaty, and it was in the sun. And all this
She's wonderful. She's so smart.
She's bright, too.
She's yeah.
She's full of attitude.
Is she?
I think just channel it away from me. Just channel it into you.
But I guess one of the things that really blows me away is just how easygoing you are, and how you let the kids explore and you let the kids be kids. And it feels a lot less structured. Like, I think that's what really hit me the most, was that the kids are living instead of being, I don't know.
Yeah. Some people would say it's unsafe to let your kids, go down a couple shops and buy something or whatever. But we watch them. I mean, we got tabs on everybody. They're not out of our sight, really.
Yeah.
They feel they have more freedom than they actually have, because we're watching their every move. Their safety is our main concern. We keep our eyes on them. However, kids are more safe if they have some skills, don't they? I mean, like climbing trees. What is it in Asia? They don't let your kids not allowed to climb trees. I think climb as many as you can, then you'll get good at it. Then if you have to climb something, you'll be better equipped. And
it's not just climbing the tree, it's
negotiating, bargaining. Ollie, he went off to hire a paddle boat. He negotiated, he got it, he paid the money, he paddled it around the lake for an hour. That was cool. So the more times he does that, the better he'll be at it, and less likely he is to get ripped off or taken advantage of or kidnapped or whatever, because he's getting more skills in doing it.
And Ollie's the one who has dyslexia, right?
He has dyslexia. His reading and writing is pretty poor. But actually, he doesn't cry about having to read anymore. And when he's at school, it was like tears and angst. I've got to read this, I can't do it. Now he was like, he's just sitting here. He will sit in his bed and read. And he's learning to love reading. And I think if he learns to love reading, he can spend a year learning to love reading. And then next year, he'll learn to read. But we had to undo all the negativity and pressure that he got from school about performance, because he was so busy pretending he was coping. And like all the other kids can read. So he must feel terrible being in the class of kids who can all read and kick the football better than him. He can sing better than them, but they don't care about that.
Yeah.
And he can dance, but they'll laugh.
Yeah.
So, but he's actually a very social kid. He'll make friends with anyone.
Yeah.
He'll make friends. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.